Good morning. It is day 93 on trail. We're just leaving Pochak shelter and continuing up the hill. No real plan of where we're going today. Because we've made plans for New York, we've got a pretty chill agenda. It'll probably be somewhere between 15 and 20 miles today, just depending on where we find a good spot to stop. Nice and easy. It was 4th of July last night with a few fireworks going off, but I think I fell asleep before they stopped, so it kind of been bothering me too much. We couldn't see them from where we were camped. So we just came over that bridge and then down the other side, and I stopped for a few minutes to fix the tape on my foot, on one of my cracks. And while we were sitting in the shade, we stopped and had a bit of a look at where we might plan on camping tonight. And we realised that there's not many shelters or campsites shown at AWOL or Gut Hook for the next section of trail. There's a shelter in 10 k's, and then another one is like 30 k's from here. So we either have to do 6 more miles or 20 more miles today. So we're gonna do 6 more miles or 10 more k's today. Because of that, we actually ended up just sitting under that bridge for, I don't know, 45 minutes or something, because we really have no hurry before heading off. So from looking at the map, it looks like there's a shop that sells fruit and veggie, ice creams and sodas and things like that at about 2.5 k's just before we head up the hill. So we think we'll probably stop there. There's comment that there's sometimes a hot dog stand across the road, so maybe we'll grab some food, maybe we'll just sit in the shade, or maybe they'll have air conditioning. That would be nice. Hang out there for a little bit. Definitely grab some ice cream, because ice cream is always on the menu for me. And then head up the hill to the shelter. It's kind of weird. It's pretty much the first time on the trail, even after walking almost 2,500 k's, where we're in no hurry. We have this set plan now that we're going to New York, and because of that, because of this weird layout of campsites, we have to chill, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of nice at the same time. We got to the ice cream place and grabbed some ice cream and some lemonade and sat there for almost 2 hours, seeing as in we're in no rush whatsoever today. And then just now, as we're getting ready to leave, we're talking to some people who we briefly met yesterday, who said that there's a drive-in movie place ahead, which is not shown on our map. It's about 6 miles, a little less than 6 miles. I think it's about 9 k's walk from where we currently are. and they allow free camping for through hikers and will provide us with a little radio so we can hear what's going on in the movie. So we're thinking that we'll probably go to the movies tonight. It is Friday night and it's about 2 miles off trail, but it seems like it'll be a little bit of fun to do instead of just stopping early at the shelter. So, new plan, more exciting plan, it's always good. Drive-in movie tonight. Movie doesn't start till 9, which is totally bedtime, but I think we'll manage it. It's 10 to 7 now, actually a little bit later than I thought it was, and there's already people queuing up to get in, which is kind of funny. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do for the next 2 hours. Good morning, it's day 94 on trail. It's just after 8 o'clock and we're leaving the drive-in. We're not going far, we're just going down to the supermarket. It's really hot already and we don't have too far to go again today, pretty cruisy. So we're going to go sit in the air conditioning for a while and chill out and enjoy that. You know, I haven't even walked anywhere yet and I'm already sweating, so we're just going to cool down a bit. It'll be nice. I think we made a pretty poor decision choosing to come here last night. I made it through maybe 75% of Toy Story. I think Raiden might have made it through the whole of Toy Story before he came to bed, but it was loud. The lights, the cars, the noise kept going until midnight, 1 AM. No shade, no tree cover, so it was loud last night, very hot this morning. We should have just camped back at the shelter about 1 kilometre back. Would have had a nice night's sleep, some peace and quiet, but that's right, you live and learn. That was a bit of fun. We socialised with a few people who we haven't met before, who we've seen around the last couple of days. That was really nice. So it's now 10 past 10. We hung out in the air conditioning at the supermarket until just before 10 and then went outside to try and hitchhike back to the trail. Just got a nice ride back to the trail and here we are, we start walking. Not sure where we're going to. I think there's a shelter in about 18 k's and then the next shelter is not for like another 20 k's after that. More than that, 25 k's after that. Anyway, we either have a shelter that's close or a shelter that's really far away. Sort of the same problem that we had yesterday. There might be a few spots that we can try and camp in between, but I think we're not really meant to camp in these areas. We'll just see how it goes. We're not concerned because we've got plenty of time to get to where we're going, but at the same time, it's not so much fun when you only walk 18 k's in one day. It leaves a lot of day for doing not much else. So we just crossed from New Jersey into New York. We did cross back and forth a couple of times on the trail and also off. I think last night we slept in New York, but the trail was still in New Jersey. And same for the other day when we went to Unionville. But now the trail's officially in New York, so another state down. It's pretty cool. Not sure how many we've done now. Quite a few. And these ones are all quite small and close together, so it's nice, get a good sense of achievement. It's really, really hot today. It's too hot. It's going to rain later on, but apparently even when it rains, it's not going to get any cooler. We have heard that there is an ice cream shop 6 miles ahead, which is apparently the best ice cream on the trail, so we'll probably stop there, be tourists again, get more good food. Should be a nice relief from this heat, hopefully. This here, the highest point on the Appalachian Trail in New York State. Not very high. We're really hoping we're going to make it off the ridgeline into the ice cream shop before the storm arrived, but I don't think it's going to happen. We've had a bit of thunder, we're just getting the first sprinkling of rain, so I think we're about to get quite wet. So it's been less than 5 minutes since my last video, and the rain came. I may be absolutely soaking wet right now, but this is the nicest I've felt in days. It's so good to have this rain cleaning off all the sweat and stickiness of the last few days of really hot weather. Really quite enjoyable.